Hi, I'm Brian Keller, the Public Policy and Voting Attorney at Disability Rights Tennessee. 2020 is going to be one of the biggest elections of our lifetime. That's why DRT and the Tennessee Disability Coalition want to give you all the information you need to vote absentee in November. Let's get into 5 essentials for voting absentee in Tennessee. Number 1, get registered to vote. If you're not already registered to vote, make sure you do that by October 5th. That's the deadline to register to vote in November. If you're not sure if you're registered, you can easily check at tnmap.tn.gov/voter-lookup. You can find that link in the comments. No matter what, make sure that you are registered, or else you won't be able to vote at all, much less absentee. Number 2, voters with disabilities have a right to receive help with their absentee ballot. Let me explain more. The Tennessee Bill of Voting Rights and the Tennessee Code explicitly state that voters with disabilities have a right to receive help with their ballots. The only people who can't help you are a candidate on the ballot and your boss. You should not be worried about asking for help or offering help to a voter with a disability in Tennessee. Number 3, make sure you're eligible to vote absentee. There are a lot of reasons you can vote absentee in Tennessee. You can find a full list on the Secretary of State's website. Most relevant to our conversation today is that if you have a disability, are hospitalized or ill and can't make it to your polling site, or if you have a medical condition that puts you at risk for contracting COVID-19, you are definitely eligible. Other eligible persons include anyone 60 years of age or older, anyone who is outside of the county where they are registered during early voting and all-day election day, and caretakers, anyone who is taking care of someone who might be vulnerable to COVID-19. Number 4, this is a big deal. If this is your first time voting, you can vote absentee. Recently, a federal judge overturned a Tennessee law that required first-time voters to register in person to vote absentee. So, if this is your first time voting, you don't have to register in person. You can vote absentee if you meet the eligibility requirements. For more info on the ruling, check out the link below. Number 5, know your deadlines. The absentee process is time sensitive. First, if you haven't done it already, you have to register to vote. Next, you have to request your ballot, and then you have to mail it in. So with all that process, there are some big dates to remember. The first date, and I've mentioned it before, make sure you're registered by October 5th. The next big date is October 16th. While October 27th is the last official day to request an absentee ballot, don't wait that long. Do it now. Because if you wait, it only gives you a week to get it and mail it back. My recommendation is that you do it no later than October 16th. But if it were me, I would do it as soon as you finish this video. The third big date to remember is Election Day, November 3rd. All absentee ballots must be received by mail on or before Election Day. My recommendation is that you mail it no later than October 23rd. Don't risk it. Unexpected delays happen. October 23rd will give you peace of mind that your vote will be counted. You can track the status of your ballot by visiting govotetn.com. If you're like me and want reminders as key deadlines approach, text 2020 to 615-808-VOTE. That's 615-808-8683. And the Tennessee Disability Coalition will send you election reminders. They also have a countdown to important election dates at their website, tndisability.org/vote. And that's 5 essentials for absentee voting in Tennessee. Thanks for sticking with me. And remember, vote early and vote safely.